Hello everyone, Julia here, hello from Sweden and welcome to a new video. And in my last video I promised to show you my traveler's notebooks collection. I made a video like this a few years ago and I will link that video that you can watch it too in case if you're interested and if you haven't seen it. And since then my collection grew quite a bit. So I want to show you an updated version of that video, my traveler's notebook collection as of 2025. And something that I wanted to mention in the beginning, that I am kind of like a casual traveler's notebook collector and I use them a lot. So I am a regular user of these notebooks, but I don't collect all of them, like every single one valuable or the most rare ones or the notebooks from some specific year or like anniversary editions or something like that. I don't do anything like that. I just basically buy those notebooks that I like for some reason. There is no particular system to this. I just buy those that I like, as simple as that. And I pick only those that I really like and that I know that I will be using them. For me, these notebooks, it's a tool that I use daily for different purposes. I have many different journals and I use all of these covers for different purposes. So I don't have an intention to collect like every single one, all colors or like all special editions or anything like that. So this is my collection just based on my personal preferences, just the notebooks that I like. And I don't have any very special or very rare notebooks. So in case if you are looking for something like that, if you want to see some rare editions that are not available anymore, some older editions or something like that, I don't have anything like that. And I don't think that I will add something like that to my collection, at least not anytime soon. I am not in the search for some rare traveler's notebooks, anything like that. And I discovered traveler's notebooks and started to use them relatively late. I bought my first traveler's notebooks in 2021. So before that I didn't have any and I saw them on Instagram earlier than that, but I didn't own any myself and I wasn't sure if I want to get them or not. I knew that they were very popular and I saw them often on Instagram when I joined Instagram and created my account for journaling and letters and stationery. I saw them very often, but for some time I wasn't sure if I'm going to get some for me, but then I just decided to give it a try. And first I wasn't sure about this size because it's kind of narrow and I never used anything like that before, but I was really curious and I bought my first two traveler's notebooks in 2021. I bought one in regular size and one in passport size, and as you can guess, I liked them, so my collection since then grew quite a bit. I think still compared to many other videos that I saw on YouTube of people showing their traveler's notebooks collection, mine is still relatively small because, as I said, I don't have an intention to collect them all. And I'm kind of picky about my traveler's notebooks, so it's not that huge, but it grew quite a bit since my first two, because I actually thought, probably many people think that when they buy their first traveler's notebook that maybe I will get one in regular size and one in passport size and that's it. And I actually thought that probably that will be enough for me, like I don't need more. But I got more the same year, so yeah. As you can see, I really like them, and I think now traveler's notebook is probably my favorite kind of notebook to use for different purposes. So I'm going to show you all my traveler's notebooks, all that I own now, and Most of them are in use right now, so I also will quickly show you what's inside and like what kind of journal I have inside of these covers. And I like to switch my covers, so as my travel journal, for example, I use a few different covers, depends on the trip. I like to switch my covers also for my daily journal and for some other journals, so yeah, but more or less they are in use kind of the same, I would say, some a bit less than the others, but yeah, so let's get started. And I think first I will show you my passport size traveler's notebooks, because I have less of them than regular size. Yeah, regular size is my favorite, I would say. I have more traveler's notebooks of regular size and I use them more often. Just because I prefer bigger size of notebooks in general, but I also really love passport size notebooks. I think they are also really cool and very compact and very convenient to take with you especially. So I will move this aside a bit, and first we'll show you my passport size traveler's notebooks, and I think I will show you my very first one. It's this one. This was the first ever passport size notebook that I bought, so this is the oldest one. And currently I don't use this one, but I have here a few inserts, like one with some notes for my shop. It's not finished yet and it's just like random notes here, and another insert with ink swatches. So this one is mainly stays on the shelf because I don't use these notes anymore. I've been using them earlier, but not anymore. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite scratched already and well aged. So this is my oldest passport size traveler's notebook, and I added some stickers on the cover. I think there was a really big stain on the cover from something, I really don't remember what, so I decided to add this sticker or that stain because I didn't like it. And like in general I don't mind all these scratches. I like the scratches and signs of wear on my traveler's notebooks, but I didn't really like that stain, so I covered it with sticker and just added some more stickers here. Yeah, so this is a brown traveler's notebook that I got in 2021, and the next one that I got was this one. This is Camel leather, and this one a bit newer. I think this one is from 2022 maybe or 3. To be honest, I don't remember when I got every single one of them. But yeah, this one is also currently not really in use, but mainly just stays on the shelf. And I have here this little insert that I started last year, I think, where I started to collect partner shop stamps of Travelers Company. So when I went to some partner shops of Travelers Company, I made a page in this insert. This is accordion insert with the stamp of a partner shop, and I hope to collect more. So far, as you can see, I've been to 4 different partner shops, and I have here another insert. This one is blank, and I think this one I use mainly for stamping, like when I go to a partner shop just to stamp something and then just to rip off these pages and use the stamps somewhere else. And I have here this beautiful patch that says "Not all those who wander are lost." I really like it. Just decided to add it to my cover. I like to decorate some of my covers, like not all of them, but some. So this is Camel Traveler's Notebook. Then I got these two together from that limited edition release, Travelers Records, Travelers Train, Travelers Hotel and Travelers Airlines, and I got them all and I really liked all 4. I wasn't sure if I will get all 4, and first I think first I got only Train and Hotel, This one, Traveler's Records, I got as a gift from my friend because he knew that I really like Traveler's notebooks, and he bought one for himself and another one for me because this one is kind of related to music, and yeah, we both love music, so he got this one for me as a gift and I really love it. I'm really happy that I have it. That's also Camel leather, very soft and smooth. And I used this one quite often as my travel journal. I have this clear folder inside, a little empty notebook for notes and a sticker release paper insert, and then I also add here another blank insert if I use this as a travel journal, or just take this one if I just need something for taking notes when I'm traveling. So this one is traveling quite often with me, and mainly I use passport size traveler's notebooks for short trips. Same as this one is also traveling with me quite often, and it's already quite worn, as you can see, but on black leather you can't really see a lot of signs of wear, but I can see quite many scratches here, and yeah, I think at some point soon probably I need to change this elastic because it's getting loose already. But yeah, I also really like this one. This is black leather and it's very stiff. It's kind of very hard and stiff, but anyway, I really like how it looks. This is also my travel journal mainly. Now I have here this insert for short trips in Sweden. I showed some of these pages on my Instagram, and this is not a finished insert yet. Yeah, I often take this with me when I'm traveling, and as I said, I like to switch my covers, so sometimes I like to take this one, sometimes this one, but these are kind of two main travel journals for me in passport size, and this mostly stay at home. And the newest addition to my collection is this red traveler's notebook from this year's release, Love and Trip, this limited release. I really like that color, and I got both regular size and passport, and my previous video was an unboxing of this. So this one is not in use yet. I don't know yet how I'm going to use it, probably also as my travel journal. I think this insert probably will be my next travel journal for the short trips after I finished the one that I have now in this notebook. So most likely this will be my travel journal as well, and sometimes I will take this cover with me, but this is the newest edition and I didn't use this one a lot. I think I just took it once with me on a walk, like to take some photos, and I added here this Moomin charm and a little bear here to the bookmark. So these are my passport size traveler's notebooks. I have 5 of them, not too many I think. I don't know if I will get more, probably yes, at some point if there are any that I like. I don't have all colors. I don't have blue passport size notebook and also don't have olive, and actually maybe I will get olive sometime. I've been thinking about it for a while, so maybe I will get olive sometime. But so far that's what I have, this 5. And now let's start with a regular size, and I have more of this. This is my favorite size. So I think I have 11 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. So my very first one was this one. I got passport size notebook in brown and regular size notebook in Camel when I bought my first 2 traveler's notebooks. So this is the very first one that I got. I used it quite often as my travel journal as well. I've been taking it with me for some time, for a really long time, as my travel journal, and still use it quite a lot. I really like this leather. It's very, very, very soft, and I have quite a few charms here, and also I added this patch The journey is the destination. This is from Baumkuchen, I think, and I added this last year sometime. And I have a few of these cute bears and another charm. This one is from Else You Was Love. And now I think I have here a sticker release paper inserts. Yeah, I have here 2 sticker release paper inserts with different travel themed stickers. Both are in use, and sometimes I just pick one of them depending on where I'm going. I just take one of this with me and then also add another insert. So I think first this was my planner. I used that for quite a long time as a planner and memory keeping journal, but now it's mainly travel journal. Not always, but I like to take this cover sometimes with me as my travel journal. Then I have another Camel notebook, and this one looks kind of different. It looks darker, and this is the notebook that I bought in Amsterdam the same year, I think, when I got this one. I bought this one in Amsterdam, and I did this embossing with my initials in the shop where I bought it, Property Of. If you are from Amsterdam, from Netherlands, probably you know this shop. They sell mainly backpacks and different travel essentials, and they also had traveler's notebooks. So I got this one in Amsterdam and also got this embossing there. And this is my memory keeping journal right now, and earlier I also used it as my planner for some time, but now I have here this weekly inserts that I use as my memory keeping journal. I have both of them here. This is for the second half of the year. So this one is used daily, and as you can see, the cover has many scratches, and I really like this cover. And then I think in no particular order, I just will show you all what I have, like not chronologically or anything, but just as they are laying here. So I also have this Traveler's Diner edition. This was a limited edition, I think from 2023, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really good with dates and years. I don't remember all of them, like when they came out, when I bought them, but I really like this one as well. It's also Camel notebook. It's very pretty, very nice embossing here. And I have here an insert for documenting my favorite cafes and restaurants in my town and like in Sweden in general. I already finished one insert like that last year, like kind of cafes, coffee shops journal. So I also had it in this cover, and this also mainly stays on my shelf. I don't use it very often, just sometimes when I want to add some new cafes in here, but I really like this cover, and I think sometime I also probably will start to use it as my travel journal. This one is from last year. This is a Tokyo edition. Also very pretty notebook, black leather. I think that's the only one that I have in black in regular size. And I still have here this insert that it came with, and this one I used for some time as my daily journal, this cover. So I mainly used it at home, not very often. This is also relatively new addition to my collection, so this one is still not very much used, just a little bit, but I also really like it, and I hope sometime I will go to Tokyo and then I can take this cover with me as a travel journal. I think it's really pretty. Then another red notebook, also the latest addition to my collection that just came out. Also, I didn't use this one yet, and I think sometime probably I will also use it as my travel journal, and will use this insert as my travel journal. Really pretty. I like it very much. I like this new red notebooks, really like this color, so yeah, I'm very happy to have it in my collection, but this is the newest one. I didn't use it yet. Just added here this charm with a suitcase. Then I have this two Moomin limited edition traveler's notebooks, and these are really special for me. I really like both of them. So I got this one last year in 2024, and this one is from this year. Both were released only in Japan, so it was really annoying and expensive to order them, but I'm really happy to have them in my collection. And I think the only other traveler's notebook that I really would like to have and to find somewhere, that's another Moomin traveler's notebook that came out in 2022, I think, or 21, with Snufkin in Camel, and that one also looks very beautiful, but it's very expensive right now. It's very difficult to find. It was also a Japan edition, Japan release, so it was available only in Japan, and now it's still possible to find it on eBay, but it's very expensive. It's just an unreasonable price for a notebook. So I hope maybe sometime I will be able to find it somewhere for an okay price, but so far I have this two, and I'm really happy with both of them. This one is blue leather, and the only thing that I'm kind of afraid of a little bit, that this beautiful foiling will come off at some point, will just rub off and will be gone, because it started already a little bit. I don't know if you can see it or not, but some letters are already not very even, some parts of the letters already slowly started to peel off, and that would be really sad. And especially about this image, I really would like to keep this image, that it still stays on the cover, because it's very cute and super pretty. And in general, I like when my traveler's notebooks have that kind of worn look and have some signs of use and scratches and patina and stuff like that. But with these special editions, it's kind of sad if the embossing will peel off at some point. I hope it won't happen. So I'm trying to use this very carefully, and there are some scratches already, but I hope that this part will stay intact. And I used this as my travel journal as well. Now I have here an insert with some short trips in Sweden, which I just finished a few days ago. So I will show you a flip through of this insert sometime next week probably. And yeah, I think I will continue to use it sometimes as my travel journal. Last year I used this cover as my book journal, and it's very, very pretty. I really like the color with it. This one is an olive notebook actually, but it looks more like brown. And this one is a limited edition from this year with this very cute illustration with Moomin and Snufkin, and the same as with this one. I'm really worried that at some point it will just rub off and won't be visible anymore. But also in the same time, I don't want to just put it on the shelf and not use it, because for me this notebooks, that's something that I want to use. It's meant to be used, and I just don't want to keep it like a museum artifact on the shelf. I want to use it, but in the same time also I'm trying to be careful with these special editions, that at least this will still stay. But let's see. I think I took this one or two times with me somewhere when I was traveling. So I also use this as my travel journal. I have here another sticker release paper insert and this zipper pouch, and then just add another insert when I take it with me. So hopefully it will stay more or less like this. Let's see how it will look in a few years. But yeah, I don't take these notebooks with me very often and also don't use them very often at home, so hopefully they will stay like this for a long time, and like that these images still will be visible on the covers. And then I also have this Tokyo Station edition. I haven't been to Japan, I haven't been to Tokyo. Hopefully sometime soon I can go. And this is a special edition that you can buy in one of the Travelers Company shops in Tokyo, specifically in the Tokyo Station shop. Sometime I hope I will be able to go there in person. But I ordered this online from some Etsy seller a while ago, and also mostly I use this as my travel journal. This is already an older notebook. As you can see, it has quite many scratches and stains and signs of wear. I've been taking this one with me quite often. This is a brown notebook, and yeah, I really like how it looks. And I have here a bunch of stuff, just mainly some folders with travel stuff that I didn't take out from the previous trips. So usually when I go on a trip, I pick one of the covers and then reorganize them a little bit and take out some stuff from some covers and rearrange them. So this one is also very, very pretty. I really like this train. Very cool. And then I also have this Travelers Hotel and Travelers Airlines editions from that release when 4 different notebooks came out in the same time. And this one and Travelers Train I ordered together. And this Travelers Airlines I got as the last one. I think I ordered this one already later, like a few months later after the release. I wasn't sure if I even want to get this one, but in the end I decided to get it, to have it, and I'm happy that I did, because actually I used this one even more than this. For some reason, I don't know, I really liked this as my travel journal for a while, and still I use this cover quite often as my travel journal. And I think now it's mainly, yeah, it's empty, it just has one of these clear folders right now, but yeah, as you can see, it's quite used already, quite beaten up with many scratches, and I've been taking this with me quite a lot. And it's a blue leather, and also it looks quite dark, but not as dark as some other ones that I saw. And here actually this embossing, the silver foiling stays quite well. It's like it has some scratches here, but in general I think it looks quite good still. It didn't come off, and like this one was used quite a lot and traveled with me quite a lot. So let's see. I also added here this cute woman charm was Snork made, and recently I brought this one from Finland, and I think last year when I went to Finland I had this cover with me. And this is a Travelers Hotel cover, also very pretty, brown leather, and I have here an insert with collages that I started some time ago, but it's not finished, it's just a few pages in the beginning. I wanted to make a collage of the kind of dedicated to every country that I've been to first, and then also to, in general, to all the countries, like to every country in the world. But somehow this idea was very exciting in the beginning when I started, and then I stopped at some point, and yeah, there are only a few countries here, 5 I think so far, and I don't know if I will ever finish it or not, but sometimes I take out this insert and use this cover for something else. I really like how it feels. It's a bit, I even don't know how to describe the feeling of leather, but it's not really smooth. It's also not fluffy, like not soft and fluffy like camel leather. It's something in between. But yeah, it looks very cool. And the last one is Olive Traveler's Notebook that I got last year when olive color was added to the regular line of Traveler's Company. Earlier it was a special edition like red now, so it was available only for some time a few years ago, and back then I think I didn't use Traveler's Notebooks yet. So I got this one last year and I really like this cover. It's very dark, and I think many people say that most of these olive notebooks look more brown than olive. And I agree, I think really many of them look more brown, but actually mine, like this one, it's like dark olive, I would say. It's not really brown, also not very olive, like yeah, it's quite dark, but still I like this color, and I use this cover as my tea journal right now. I had all my previous inserts that I already finished with my tea journals in this cover. For some reason I just decided that this color fits to tea journal, and since I got it I've been using it as a tea journal. And I have this adorable mouse, this leather tag, which was a keychain. There was this ring here, but I just removed it and put it on my cover. I think it's super cute. I really like how it looks, and it's flat, so it lays really nicely on the cover, and yeah, I think it fits here very nice. And I like the combination of these two colors. That's also a leather tag, so they look very well together. And yeah, so that's it. That's all my Traveler's Notebooks. I hope this video about my updated Traveler's Notebooks collection was interesting for you. I had fun filming them. It was fun to put them all together and like have them all together in one place. I don't do it very often. Usually they are just spread all over my room. Some are on my desk, some are on my shelf, some are on another desk next to my computer. So I don't see them together, like all together very often. So it's really cool to put them all together and see all these beautiful covers together. So in total I have 5 passport size Traveler's Notebooks and 11 regular size, so 16 Traveler's Notebooks in total. That's what I collected in 4-ish years since I bought my first ones in 2021. And there will be new additions to this collection for sure, but as I said, I don't have an intention to collect them all. I just like to buy some new ones from time to time if I really like the color, for example, or some special cover, like for example Moomin Traveler's Notebooks. I will continue with this slowly growing collection. I really like all of them, and all of them are used, and I will continue to use all of them. I really like to have the variety of the covers and of the colors, and I like to switch them, so it's really fun to have all these different covers. Of course you don't need that many covers, and you can use only one cover for everything, and that's also great. But I have many different journals, so I like that my collection is growing and I have many different covers for different kinds of journals. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I think it will be quite a long video because I was rambling for quite a while. So I hope it was interesting for you, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next videos. Bye!